So hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is going to be the fifth challenge in 30 days of React JavaScript. So here you can see we have the problem statement, which is create a React form with input fields, example name, email and password. So we have three input fields, which is name, email and password, and we have to implement custom validation on the three inputs field whenever the user writes something. So we have to display the error message if the user enters invalid data also. So let's see how we can build this. And if you're completely new to my channel, then make sure that you like and subscribe my channel so that you don't miss the awesome videos. So let's get started and let's see how we can implement this. So first of all, we will make React arrow functional component export, and we will make the three input fields. So let's make three input fields. Same, we will copy this and paste it below, and we will name second one to be email, placeholder to be email, id to be email, and the last one to be password, placeholder to be password, and same id to be password. And we will move this input block to inside the form. We will remove the action. We will make on submit function, which is a handle submit, which will be called when a button is clicked. So we will have to make a button, and let's say to a text submit, and now type will be submit. So now let's define the function here. So const handle submit JavaScript arrow function e dot prevent default, which is e, and it will help to not automatically submit the form. Okay, so this is something till now. So we have to make the state also for the handling input fields like the name, email and password. So let's create the state. So now we will import usestate from React. So we will create initially state form data and final state to be set form data. So it will contain initial values. So it will be the object and it will store the initial values, like name will be name, email will be email, or you can say password will be the initial value, password or blank. Okay, now we will make another state for the error one. So errors, set errors, and it will initially a blank object. So now we will have to create on change also. So now first of all we will write value, and value to be form data dot name. Same like that in all the other three forms. It will be email, password. So now we have to implement the on change. So on change, on fire of on change, we will call a function which is handle change, which will help us to make the track of the all the three input fields. So now let's define the handle change. So const handle change is equals to JavaScript arrow function. So we will make initial object is equals to e dot target, which help us to target that particular input field of the value. We have to accept e also here. Now we have to set the form data to final state. To set form data object, form data, previous data also we want, and new data name to be the value which the user enters. So something like this. So like whenever the user will click on the submit button, another function will called, which is the validation one. We'll make an if condition. If the validation, call the validation form whenever the user try to submit the data, and same log also the form data, and else we will log failed to submit. Below handle change, we will make another function which is validation form, and again it will be a JavaScript arrow function. So we will make a variable is valid initially to be true. Now we will make another variable which is error, initially will be blank object. So now for the name input field, so we will check if form data if not equals to name dot trim. So we are trying to get the input value, the name one. So that's why we have written if the form data is not equal to name dot trim, then new errors dot name will be name is required. And now we will make the is valid false. We will write for email, and for email we have to make a email regular expression which is, so we have this email regular expression which whenever matches this input, then only the email is valid. So we will write if form data dot email dot trim or email regular expression dot test, it will test the regular expression form data dot email. And now same, we will copy this new errors, we will paste it here. So we will write new errors dot email, email is not valid. Okay, and same we will copy this, we will write for password. So form data dot password dot length, we will remove the trim one, we will write password length should be greater than 6. Okay, and new errors dot password, if it is not matches the criteria, then we will write password must be at least 6 characters. After all things done, we will update the final state to new errors and return is valid. So we will have to generate the error here. We will write errors dot name, if it is true then display a span, and in that errors dot name, class name will be error. Same for the other also, we will copy this value, paste it here and paste it here. We will make errors dot email, errors dot password. Okay, so I forgot to put e here. Now after saving the file, when I click on the submit, you will see name is required, email is not valid, and password must be at least 6 character. So you can work on the CSS part and you can modify this part of code. So main thing is that we have implemented our knowledge, and this is up to you that you can make the UI attractive and you can implement some more functionality, like you can display the data after clicking on the submit button. Data should be get displayed on our web page, so you can make this. So if you like the video, make sure to subscribe. So I will meet in the next video. Till then, thank you for watching.